funny. What up? What up? What's good in the hood? This is Mike the Philosopher along with the panel, Sean B, Black Mellow. Okay. And today's topic is something that we haven't really talked about yet. It's been a few weeks now, but I've had the discussion with other panel members, but thought I'd talk to the Kings and see what they say about the late, which I would consider the great Kevin Samuels, okay, and his passing. Now, there have been some things going on as far as his passing, and one thing I noticed is that there were a lot of people celebrating, a lot of people mourning, a lot of people, kind of pissing on his grave, so to speak. And first of all, let's start here. Which one of y'all think it was natural causes, or do y'all think that there is something behind the scenes going on behind his passing? Let me start with you, Sean B. Do you think that his passing was natural, or do you think it was something behind it?
Well, um, you know, I've heard a lot of different things. I mean, what they say it was is the story we have to go off of, and that's what did they say? Cardiac arrest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, I know people who died younger for other health related issues. You know what I mean? And so it's not an uncommon thing or a crazy thought to think that he did have a natural death at such a young age. It is unfortunate, but could there? I mean, like I said, I've heard a lot of things. I mean, the rumors or the the gossip mill wondering if there was foul play. Like, oh, do they have like drugs or some sort of pill or something that could induce cardiac arrest? And I mean, we see in the movies all the time, and we hear about stuff like that's not out of the realm of possibility. So is it possible? Yeah. I mean, all of the scenarios on the board is possible, sort of say. But um, for people to down talk the man while he's dead, I don't agree with that at all. Like, let somebody go in peace. Like.
Right, right, right. Um, we got a new guest in the house. Malachi is in the building, and Blackmail. Both of y'all on mute. What do y'all think about the passing of Kevin Samuels, if anything, and do you think it was something that was maybe you know a little bit shady about it? Do y'all got some input on that? Both of y'all on mute, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, for me, you know what I'm saying? First of all, what's up with y'all?
What up, man? What up? Good to see
You
you.
know,
Or
good to see you too, man.
yeah,
I didn't really have much to say about Kevin Samuels. I don't really pay attention to him like that when he was alive, so I didn't
right,
really
right,
know much about him.
right,
You
right,
know,
right.
so
I
yeah,
know
that's
we.
not really. I don't even know.
Yeah, we're gonna have some forex issue questions for you next segment. Um, Black, what do you think about that?
Well, me myself, I had like it's like whenever somebody die, like they start showing you footage of that person that's in the media or in heavy circulation. It's like they start showing you another side to that person. This is what I noticed. Like when Nipsey died, boom, it was one perspective, and then boom, you know, they started showing you another side that made everybody fall in love with him after he died, right? It made the
Right,
young people think, oh, this is just a wave. It's a new wave. But people who knew him, they was already rocking with him for whatever reason, right? Like Kobe, people hated dude I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. People did not like Kobe while he was alive.
Right, right.
You know, he had instances where he had cases on him for various situations. I'm not throwing no mud on nobody, but what I'm saying is this is a trend that I see. You know, like even to the point where like OJ, you know, now I see him on social media and he's speaking a popular opinion for the first time in my known life of knowing OJ, believe it or not. He talking like, okay, he one of us now. And it's like, whoa, it took all of this. It took, you know, situation, Bill Cosby, you know, it's like, you name it, man. People get a different viewpoint from a person after they either have gone through a devastating situation or they pass on and you can't hear nothing else from them. So my point on that is to say, I'm seeing a different side of Kevin Samuels. I'm seeing a side of dude that a lot of the stuff that, okay, I might actually, you would say, agree with. You know, just from the little clips that I'm seeing. I agree with what he's saying, you know, like just his recent perspectives. Now, am I a hypocrite for agreeing with dude as of right now? Nah. What he said in that moment, I agree with. Maybe I should have looked into him a little further while he was alive. Or maybe what was put out from him shouldn't have been so skewed to begin with. But either way, I definitely see that there's a perspective that is put up of certain brothers in particular that they can create a narrative of whoever. They can make a villain look like a hero while they're alive. And then they can make him look like a villain or a hero while he's dead, or vice versa. So my thing is, listen, man, you know, none of these cats is like, ain't nobody flawless or nothing like that. I'm not going to throw no smut on his name or nothing like that. But I definitely will say there's something crazy about him passing the way he did. Regardless of his views, regardless of his you know, what he put out there, that don't seem right how he passed to me.
Right. Now, let me say, and you do bring up a good point, a key point, and one of your points I actually agree with is that you know, that people. Well, let me put it this way: a lot of people who did not like Kevin actually didn't really dig deep into him, or you know what I mean. They didn't really dig deep into his ideologies. They were surface level opinions, and then they just ran with that surface level. Oh, he said this, I don't like him already. Oh, this is the controversial guy, I don't like him. They never really dug deep into the full picture, the full scope of what he was trying to do. And it sound like you Black, you kind of fell into that notion too, because you wasn't a big fan of KS when he first came out. And I
No,
get
I
it.
wasn't. And
I
we
know.
have footage of me saying that I ain't really tripping on dude like that. Like
Right,
it
right.
seems to me on the surface level, because I would admit with dealing with dude, I was just on a surface level.
Yeah.
Right? I'll
Yeah.
admit that.
Yeah.
Because my thing was, you know, we had bigger fishes to fry. You already know me. You know, I deal with heavy topics. I talk heavy talk. You know, this seems like a superficial cotton candy conversation, Kevin Samuels, to me. So now that he's died, though, it's like, okay, well, dang, he died? And he died like that? No,
Right,
it got to be
right.
something more to it. So that's where I'm at with it.
This is
more to it. I ain't
right.
on the cotton candy surface topic about it. It's
So you think
something
it was
else
foul
more
play?
to it. Now I'm interested. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, what
Now
you
I'm
say, Sean?
interested.
So now you think it was foul play?
I'm willing to believe that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute. That's all I'm saying. I'm not
Now-
saying for sure, nothing for sure, but
Now,
I know it's got to be something else more to it.
Right. Let me say this. Now this is not my words. This is their words. Someone, especially in the YouTube, who in a circuit, I should say, that was close to him, was pairing him. Now this is their words, not mine. They was pairing him to a modern day Malcolm X. Okay, and the reason why.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. This is
Malcolm X.
Listen to me. This is their words. This is not mine. I'm saying this is their words. They said when they were with him, because they were physically with him, they said it was like standing in the presence of a modern day Malcolm X, because what he was trying to do was trying to get organization of the Black family. And believe it or not, a lot of people believe the Black family is a threat to America. Okay.
I believe that.
Okay.
100%.
It was with the the Black Wall Street. It showed when Black families, it was with the civil rights. When Black families are together, they accomplish more. They organize better. They build wealth better. And what he was trying to do is kind of do it sort of in your face, but under the table, so to speak. Maybe not make it so obvious, but at the same time doing it. That's what he was doing. Like he had his platform that he had to do it.
It seemed like he was just coming at the women. I know he probably came at the men and on some level, but his claim to fame was throat checking women and Black women in particular. So I mean, speak on that.
Okay.
I don't see the Malcolm X
let me explain it. Let me explain it.
Go ahead.
Okay. The thing is this. Yes, he got his claim to fame due to coming at the Black women, but only because Black women made him famous. Why did they make him famous? Because they said, how dare this Negro talk about us? One thing that a lot of Black men feel is that Black women don't want to listen to us. And how dare he have the audacity to correct us? Now, was he the first? No. Okay, there were women who were doing it first. Sister Shahrazad Ali, she's Muslim. Okay, and a lot of things that Kevin Samuel was for were in alignment with Sister Shahrazad Ali. The Black women rejected her. Yeah, well, the Black women rejected her. Okay.
Yeah.
Ayan LaVan Zandt.
But I rock with her.
Ayan LaVan Zandt. Black women rejected her. But because he's a man, he don't have the right to say none of that. And that is complete BS. Okay. Now he took on something that a lot of brothers either didn't want to do or didn't have the time to do or didn't have the patience or whatever. But he took on something that a lot of brothers did not do. Clearly, the sisters wasn't hearing it from a woman or women for that matter. Even Monique came out and said, chill with the bonnets. Black women don't want to listen to nobody. So this is why he became famous, because he had the audacity to come out and challenge some of these feminist ways, and he got backlash, and for that he went viral. Now he was doing this with men for years. You know what the sister said? Nothing. You know what the men took it on the chin. Okay, they took it on the chin for 3 years. But it wasn't until he talked to sisters that he got the viral response, mainly because they are the most vocal and they are the most sensitive when it comes to self-correcting. Now, I'm a firm believer that a lie doesn't hurt you, but a harsh truth will cut like a knife. Okay? And harsh truth. When it's hard for people to look at themselves in the mirror and say, that is messed up about me, and I do need to correct that. They don't like to do that. Kevin made them do that, not just with the women, but with the men too. What I don't really dig is how people took one part of his teachings or his advice and label him misogynistic or whatever. There are women right now on YouTube and on TV that openly, freely, publicly demean Black men in particular. They get no smoke. It's always okay to crap on us. Even when Black men, we do it with each other, we take it on the chin. But when other groups, especially Black women, when they do it with the Black men, they don't like that. But they're okay with crapping on us. There's a YouTuber out there. I'm not gonna give her no energy, but there's a YouTuber out there. She got over 100,000 subscribers. The basis of her platform is crapping on Black men, and she's a Black woman. She's making a living off of this. And I've seen her when she only had 10, 20,000 subscribers. Now she's blown up to 100K. She get no smoke from those women. She get no smoke. As a matter of fact, her platform was really geared towards even crapping on Kevin Samuel when he was alive. I mean, any Black man that's trying to do something, she craps on them. And there is little to no backlash. And listen, if she were wished to pass away, there would be no Black men sitting up here dancing on her grave. We don't do that. We don't name a Black woman that a Black man celebrated her death. We don't do that. But they do that with us. They did that with Kobe Bryant, and it's interesting that you brought him up because you're right, he was hated. They danced on his grave. When Kobe passed away, there were a lot of Black women who was like, I don't care. He wasn't married to a Black woman, this, that, and the third. But when a Black woman marries a white guy, oh, let's celebrate, let's dance. It's one thing that gets under my skin is hypocrisy. I can't stand it. I disrespect and hypocrisy. I cannot stand that crap. It bothers the crap out of me.
So
I want to
what
say
was
other
the
words.
comparison? What was the comparison to Malcolm? I'm trying to make that connection.
All right, the comparison to Malcolm, as far as she was concerned, the comparison was someone who was trying to galvanize the people and get them to a point where they were accumulating Black wealth. Okay, doing it in a less of a. He was as polarizing as Malcolm is what she said. He was as polarizing. You either loved him or you hated him.
No, but give me some examples. Like
those are examples.
I need that Malcolm frequency. Like what?
No,
what was Malcolm
those are the examples. He was a polarizing figure, just like Malcolm was. When Malcolm was alive,
man, I'm gonna need more than that. I'm gonna need.
What do you need?
Is polarizing. I'm gonna need more than just he was polarizing in comparison.
Dude, listen, black.
He stood
black.
Like he had a code.
Listen to me, man. Damn. I'm telling you what her opinion of it was, not mine. Okay. Her opinion was he was a polarizing figure and he was working for the black community. You either loved him or you hated him, but you had to take a stand because
So didn't he
for what
pass
he
away in the presence of he was having sex with a Latina? You talking about a black? He was for the black. Wasn't a Latina the one that that put him down in the end? And I respect and love them too, but all this Malcolm X talk is throwing me
no
off.
listen. Well, listen. All right, listen. First of all, yeah, he was found with I believe she was Latina. I'm not gonna say her name. But that's he wasn't a Muslim. Okay. Here's what I call Kevin Samuel. I call him he was at least the leader of the blue pill. I call him the leader of the blue pill. I call Dr. Umar Johnson, I'm sorry, the leader of the red pill. Okay. And what I mean by that is they're both different guys, but their agendas are very different. Mad different. Okay.
Listen, man.
Now hold on. Let me explain it. Now, Kevin was the leader of the blue pill because Kevin was a guy who said, "Look, I accept the game for what it is. I accept the system for what it is, and I accept all that comes with it as what it is. And I accept the matrix. Here's how you win in the matrix itself." Okay. And that's why he was blue pill, because he was all about accepting the matrix, pop the blue pill, and here's how we're going to win in the game with the cards that we were dealt. Now Umar is more red pill, where he's like, I don't accept this game. We need to do something different.
By Umar, you mean Umar Johnson?
Yes.
The Pan-Africanist.
Yes. We need to go Pan-African. We need to go back to Africa. I don't accept this game as it is. I'm red pill. So that's just my how I seen both of these guys. Now, she was saying Malcolm X not because of him being a civil rights leader. Okay, even Umar Johnson actually said this. I never seen Kevin Samuels in those civil rights meetings or marches or anything like that. It was kind of, I don't want to say crapping on him, but he was kind of like he was not no civil rights. And I agree, he wasn't a civil rights guy, but he was a blue pillar. He was the leader of the blue pill for everybody who accept the rules and regulations and how this game is set up. Here's how to win in this game in the matrix.
Okay. So
my point is, him being found with a Latino woman is irrelevant because he wasn't about but the woman who said that she felt like it was more Malcolm X, maybe that's a mistake on her end, but what she was saying is not so much his civil rights activism. It was more of his polarization, his you either like him or you love him. He took a stand, and he, believe it or not, he was working for the community, but in a different way, with the matrix rules intact.
I get it, with the matrix rules.
Yes.
So what she's saying, whoever she is, need to sit down, because I think that's what Kevin Samuel did. He took a seat. He didn't take a stand. He was a blue pillar, not a red pillar. Red pillars take a stand. Blue pillars take a seat. He took a nap.
That is not ridiculous.
He is not even close.
That is
absolutely blasphemous.
That is ridiculous. That
it's not. To being slashed.
There is more than.
I don't think
black,
he was,
black,
but he
black,
was
black,
a lot
black,
of
Hold on,
not
man.
Malcolm X
hold on,
at
man.
all.
You hold on. Listen, there is more than one way to slay the dragon, so to speak. Okay, you can do it in many other different ways. But that being said, we ran out of time. Thanks for joining us. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. We will catch y'all in the next one. Maybe we'll do a part 2 of this. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.